What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Back with my quick review on Triple G versus David Lemieux, who met up on the East Coast in New York to promote their upcoming fight. Now, the link is in the description in case you missed it, want to skim through it. Link in the description, courtesy of HBO Boxing. Want to give my review on what I seen, and it was pretty mild. It was pretty tame. It wasn't anything extraordinary. It was a typical fight press conference. They had Bernard Hopkins speaking, Triple G, David Lemieux, Abel Sanchez, Lemieux's coach. Everybody got a chance to speak. Tom Loeffler. Now, my takeaway from this, David Lemieux, he was very, both guys were very humble. Like that's for starters. So I think the post conference isn't really an indication of how the fight's gonna be, because like I said, the press conference was very mild, nothing too explosive. Everybody was being very respectful to each other. So props to the professionalism. But I think the actual fight is going to be a lot more explosive than that. But David Lemieux, he got on the podium. He says he's not here to lay down, basically. And he says that he's ready for a change in pattern, like basically to pull the upset, because I think he knows he's the underdog going into this particular fight. They're both champions. He says he wants to unify and be the undisputed middleweight champion, and he's ready. He's ready. One thing he did say that I liked, he said, there will be blood. So that's a good tagline to sell this particular fight. There will be blood. Now, what's kind of menacing, if you look at that whole sequence when you're watching the video, he says, I'm not here to be Triple G's friend. There will be blood. And again, I like that attitude. Can he actually do what he says he's going to do? That remains to be seen. But I like at least that attitude, like, the gloves are off. We're not friends. There will be blood. I'm coming to win. I'm not coming to lay down. Now, again, game planning and finding a way to defeat Golovkin is another story, but I at least like the attitude or the confidence he's exuding. But when he said there will be blood, watch Triple G's face. He just started smiling. And I told Tom Loeffler when I talked to him and interviewed him that that's the thing that's kind of sinister about Triple G. He's this like fun level. No, guy is smiling and he looks real calm, cool, calm, collected. But when he gets in the ring, he's a killer. So he has that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He's just like, okay, let Curtis Stevens talk his shit. He let David Lemieux say there will be blood, and he just smiles like he like we'll see October 17th. So I kind of like that. Triple G's English is getting a lot better. Triple G got onto the podium. He started speaking. His English sounds a lot cleaner, a lot easier to decipher. I remember when he first came to America, it was doing the post-fight press conference. It was like hard to understand, but he's come a long way in that regard. I don't know if they got like a media person like to help coach him and work on his English or whatever, linguistics expert. But that's something I've noticed in recent months. His English just sounds very clear. His sentences, they just flow more. It's just more fluid. So that was good. And he was just saying, you guys don't want to miss it. He appreciates the opportunity in Madison Square Garden. It's historic, not just for himself and not just for David Lemieux, but for the fans. So I overall like the demeanor of Triple G. I like he's humble, but he comes to bang. He comes to no homo. He comes to fight, and he lets it all in the ring. So we'll see October 17th. Let me know what your takeaways were. One other thing I will have to say in closing, neither one of them has officially started training camp. Neither one of them looked like obese or anything like that. Triple G looks a lot bigger than David Lemieux, which is also going to be a problem. His training camp, according to Abel, starts on Monday, and like when they did the face-off, he looked pretty big next to Lemieux. You know what I'm saying? And Lemieux's a squatty kind of stocky type of dude who's like real compact, kind of like a more of a square Mike Tyson type of frame. But Triple G with the height, I don't know, he looked pretty big next to Lemieux. But interestingly enough, they have the same reach. So I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. What were your takeaways from this? Make sure you comment who wins, how does it win, all that good stuff. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.